Scorpio. That's who the next reading is going to be for. Oh, let me change my note here. Scorpio. If I can type. Okay. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This next reading is for you. If you're just now tuning in for the first time, you never met me before, my name is Daniela. I am Purple Star Tarot, as you can see right over here. There it is, right over here. Purple Star Tarot. I am your cosmic cleric, if you can't tell by all the stars everywhere, and your dice diviner. Rolling the dice. Taking a gamble at life together. Okay? So what I do here is I roll my astrology dice so I can see what the cosmos wants us to focus on right now. And then I look at the tarot cards so we can see what the energy and the guidance is going forward. Okay? So the readings that I am doing today are for the new moon in Leo. We're halfway through Leo season. And Leo is a time for us to shine, to be confident, to be courageous, and just get out there, be seen. That's the sun shining on you. Be that lion. Everything, I'm thinking of like Lion King now, like everything that you can see beyond this horizon, that's yours. That's what for you to believe in right now, okay? Follow your heart, follow your dreams. Everything that is being shined the light on right now during this eclipse season is to help you burn away that past energy so you can see what is coming forward for you much clearer, okay? So let me go ahead and roll the dice for you, Scorpio. Moon, 12, Libra. Okay. So what I look at, first one, moon energy. The moon is telling us what the situation is at hand, and this is about seeing in the darkness. I mean, like, look at that picture. That's the eclipse, yo. That's the eclipse. The moon goes through many cycles and many phases, and Scorpio, I know you know this energy well, you're looking down into the darkness. You're looking at the depths. You're looking at what needs to be illuminated and being able to balance that out, right? The balance that's necessary. So, balance. That's the actions to take here with the Libra energy. Libra energy is about justice, balance, fairness, okay? Being able to shine in the darkness, okay? Being able to look at what hurts, okay? With that moon coming out. From the hurt, we're able to learn and grow. 12th house energy, introspection. So, does it make me think of that thing I always say? I need to trademark this line. Is through catastrophe, I master me. Through the awful times that we have to go through the things that we don't want to go through, able to find that silver lining, right? Able to find the silver lining even in the worst of situations, because that is how you're able to balance things out. That's how you're able to see the joy in the pain. I stopped for a second because I was trying to hear the song in my head. Through the heartache and pain, I want to know what love is. That's what that song is. Love hurts. And I think you know that. And this is really being able to be okay with that hurt, to learn from that hurt, I don't feel like it's just like a relationship kind of hurt. This is just like an overall life is hard. This is heavy. This is a really heavy feeling, which that's expected with Scorpio energy. And like when we look at like the stereotypes of our zodiac signs, like some people always say Scorpio energy. I'm not gonna date a Scorpio, but they're fun friends. Because what I'm feeling now is like when you really get close to a Scorpio, that they're gonna t- they're they're gonna tell you everything. They're not gonna hide shit. They're not gonna sugarcoat things. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble for cursing on here. I didn't mean to do that. But they're yeah, like they're fun to have as a friend, right? Like people say, they're fun to have friends because when you want to be friends with somebody, that you're going to keep things light and fun and social and whatnot. But like when you really, really get to know a person, when you're in a relationship or in a close friendship with a person, that they're not going to sugarcoat it, right? They're going to tell you like it is, and um, that balance is necessary. Authenticity authenticity is necessary. Being real. Okay. Um so I kind of feel like this is a message of understanding. Understanding that we have to deal with the pain. We have to do the heartache and pain. Okay. Let me look at tarot cards and see what we got for guidance here. Tell us more of the situation for Scorpio. I feel like we need to split some more cards. Okay, that feels right. Okay, okay. So this deck has two extra cards. That's a yes card and a no card. And with that yes card, um, I feel like that's like talking about you. The yes card is called the Mother Star card. Okay, and this is really what I'm seeing is a cat with wings, a cat with butterfly wings, and she has a cup. She has a sword. I'm seeing if all the elements are represented here. We have cups, we have swords. There's no fire. There's I have a cat behind on my feet right now snoring. So if you hear weird cat sounds, that's what it is. But with this, what I'm feeling is that this is very similar to the Justice card, and this is a combination of your cups and your swords, your truth and your emotions, which is being represented with the moon as well. So it's like yes, you need to be able to fully fully give into your truth, um to but also to really understand these emotions that you keep inside of you, that you may not fully get out. Tower situation at hand. Okay, when it comes to like I said, I felt like this is really heavy when I first pulled these out, when I first rolled the dice, like the tower moment. Tower, everyone's always afraid of seeing the tower. Like, why is my house on fire? Why is my house on fire? Because I am having to deal with so much stuff, so much emotion, so much heartache and pain. That's just what I keep hearing. Heartache and pain, the house is crumbling. But the good thing about this Tower. Okay? The Tower, very, very fitting with this eclipse season, is like we have to burn away the old house. We have to release and destroy the old stuff that was there so we can let the roses grow, so we can let the flowers grow, so we can let new things grow in its place. That song will not get out of my head. I want to know what love is. It's through the heartache and pain, blah, 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 blah. That keeps playing in my head. But you know what love is. You know what love is. You know what love is, and you, I feel like this is showing an image of a house that was built around your emotions. The boundaries, the protection that you have built up around your heart to protect yourself from leaking out the emotions to other locations. Let's see what the cards underneath. The World. Okay, I'm just going to look at all the underneath cards here. Four of Cups and Two of Pentacles. Okay. So, with the situation, we got the Tower and the World. This is a big deal. A big deal. That's why this is feeling so heavy for you. The Tower is showing the destruction that was necessary for you to actually climb on top of the world. So, where the scorched ground currently is, that's fertilizer for this new garden that you're able to plant, for the accomplishments that you were able to achieve. So even though it's really painful right now, but being able to look through it at a different lens and see that good things are happening. They're right around the corner. The world is yours. The things that you are experiencing at this time is to help you to level up. You're getting on a new timeline. Okay, so Two of Wands and the Four of Cups is what's coming up here in the middle. I kind of even feel that part of this destruction that's happening is helping you realize like who are your people, who's your balance, who are your anchors, your rocks, the people that are around you in the hardest times, and for you to be able to understand that not all of those people are actually the rock that you thought they were. Because four is a number of stability, cups being your emotions. If what's coming to my mind right now is if they can't handle me at my worst, they don't deserve my best. Okay? If they cannot handle you at your worst, they do not deserve your best. If they cannot understand the chaos that's happening as your life is crumbling, they don't need to see and be a part of the successful story at the end, right? So really understand who has your back at this time, who you're able to actually open up to, who you're able to be vulnerable and authentic with. So, because not everybody has your back. Some people are just like pretending, right? Some people are making you doubt yourself. Some people are actually making you like, because the words on here, I like using these cards so they have words so people can see them too. This card, Seven of Swords. Swords being your mental energy, right? Seven being your connection to the divine, to the internal dialogues. Dishonesty, theft. Okay, so like you're being able to see people's true colors, right? You're able to actually see if they are here with me when my house is on fire. Are they spectators and just like taking pictures of it to put it on social media? Or are they actually like here to like help put the fire out? Okay? So really understand who's for you or against you. God, if you know music, you can just hear the songs coming in my head with the words I'm saying. You either with me or against me. And those that can really understand the pain that you're going through and actually see what unspoken things are necessary. Like, you're not going to ask for help. You're a strong and independent person. You're not going to ask for help. But the people who come around and be like, what can I help you with? I see that things are hard right now. Those are the people that you're able to make the right decisions and balance harmony. Okay? Libra here, and then 2 of Pentacles. Even though this is a Pentacles card, it's still that same energy of 2 balance, but in the 3D. Not the thoughts, not the ideas. What we got? Two of Wands and 2 of Pentacles. With the Libra right there. Thick and thin. The real friends, the real people, the real connections, but also with 12 being where it's playing out, the 12th house, that question for you is, who is there for me in the hard times, and also how you can be there for yourself. The 12th house, okay, like I'll go back to this question that I wrote for the 12th house is, how does the 12th house, how does this information here help you work through your solitude, your spirituality, the unconscious, and the hidden patterns? I feel like this is you and your partnership with your higher power, your spirit angels, your ancestors. So, what I would say is pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities, pay attention to the people that are around you, to understand, are they with me or against me? Also, even paying attention to the angels and the spirits that you're working with. Maybe you've delved into some darker forces. Understand if that force is actually helping you, or if they're not, right? Maybe just because you've made friends with that spirit doesn't mean that that spirit is the one that you need to be connecting with at this time. Maybe you need to take some time to actually work with the more benevolent spirit at this time. Okay. The Scorpio that I'm talking to, you know what I'm talking about. That's what's just coming to my mind right now. So let's look at one last card from this other tarot deck so we can get the final message for you. What was this? Page of Cups. Okay, yeah, emotional stuff here. I'll read what it says. Sensitive, open-hearted, inexperienced, moody messages regarding relationships. A new emotional experiences, a romantic encounter, heightened psychic abilities, social invitations or events. So, yeah, so what I'm feeling here is that with this situation, that, like I said, that being able to balance this happy-go-lucky side of you with the heartache and pain that we started this whole reading with is like, that's this moodiness, the moody messages, this emotional experience that's happening for you right now, Scorpio, that it feels that in order for you to get through this tower moment energy, so you can actually get to the other side of the rainbow kind of energy, is for you to actually really see who has your best interest, who's able to listen to the hard times, who's not a fair weather friend, right? Who's not just around when things are all happy and pretty. Like, if you're going through some hard times right now, that really paying attention to who is able to be there by your side, and also knowing that sometimes you disconnect from people that are not able to handle that side of you because they're not fully there for you, right? But I feel like with this is that through this situation that you're going through, that when you get through to the other side and you have those people that have your back, when you have your own back, when you have the right spirits, the right energy, the right ancestors that you call upon, whatever your spirit team looks like for you, is this is going to give you a level up, right? You're going to evolve into a new, because this card was talking about heightened psychic abilities, even cups being linked to Pisces, so that makes sense. Scorpio, even, like, that's you, that water energy. Yeah, so there's power in your darkness. Dream work. Tap into your dream work, your private reflections, releasing these unconscious patterns that you might have been having. So that's the message for you, Scorpio. I hope that was helpful. It feels pretty heavy. You're going through it, but there's rainbows on the other side. The world is yours, but don't let the snakes get you down.